We're at episode 27. Who wants to summarize last week?
Well, I wasn't here. Mwahaha.
You weren't. We announced that. We're very glad to have you back, however.
I'm glad to be back. It was a journey. I don't really remember any of this week.
Well,
we were in the castle.
We were in the castle.
Well, not the castle. You were in a manor.
Not the castle.
We were in a castle.
In a manor that was very castle-like.
Belongs to the Order of the Silver Dragon.
We discussed that the revenants were acting very odd for revenants. I highlighted that in my notes. Stormhunter fell through a floor, which I found very important.
You know, as Goliaths do.
Mm-hmm. We tried to talk to the Paladin of the Silver Dragon, and he was very displeased with being bothered and tried to murder all of us real bad.
You didn't even want to help.
Nope. My notes say very angry dude with sword, wants to be left alone, very cranky, will murder all of us to be left alone in present mood.
Accurate.
We found the journal of Argynvost.
Just one page.
We just found,
The last page.
My skull lies in the fortress of my enemy. Bring it back.
Yep. And we ended the session discussing if it's time that we went to Castle Ravenloft, because we've been avoiding it for quite a while, and it feels like we're at a point where
we should probably take
just spinning our wheels.
That dinner invitation.
Storm also used his mad sewing skills and home-eced a tapestry.
You sure did.
The crap out of that.
And then didn't a dragon pop out and
Yeah.
tell us to do things?
He was the one that said...
Led us to the crappy guy.
Yeah, my skull lays in the basement of my enemy. Was it fortress or basement? I had a basement.
I wrote... But these are just my shitty notes.
Oh, okay.
But I did write fortress. It may be more specifically in the basement of the fortress of my enemy.
I don't recall exactly. I feel like it's at Strahd's place either way.
Let me check really quick.
Sounds like you had an eventful time without me. Do you even need me?
Yes,
we needed your healing, in fact.
It says, my skull lies in the fortress of my enemy, displayed in a place of ill omen.
That's why I was confirming. I didn't say
So, like, ill omen, like, passers-by peeing on it in the front yard?
Place of ill omen.
Oh my.
Cursed tomb, maybe?
So we're hoping that if we can get the skull back, or at least do some recon, then we might actually be able to get in some allies.
But at the same time, the prophecy says we will have no allies. So it may just be something to do after.
The cheese
Whatever
stands alone.
And why do you have to be such a
Cheese
downer
stands
bird?
Why do you have to be cheese?
I don't know, I think
Kane's
cheese
not
is pretty
dairy.
great.
That's true. I agree. Kane's not dairy, though. I'm not sure he can handle being cheese.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to eat himself.
Go eat yourself. Oh, it's good to be back.
Okay, so you guys are in a room. What do you
Yes.
do?
And this is the room where we saw the image of the Silver Dragon telling us about the skull.
Yes.
So, have we agreed that it's time to go downstairs, have our talk to our friend about going back to his oh wow, what's his? My brain is not working. The elf folk. Vistani.
Yeah, let's grab him. Let's get the F out of this fortress before we all die.
Yeah, maybe go talk to Vistani and then
Then go to
see Strahd.
Ravenloft.
And where was that other place that we were going to after the wedding dress place?
Vistani camp?
Dinner?
No, he was like somewhere where we could get the light part of the prophecy.
Yeah, where the sword is.
Oh,
It's
wasn't
in the
that?
temple.
Weren't we pretty sure that was at the temple to the southwest of here?
Yeah. Yes.
Please tell me it's a temple where we haven't pissed off the entire residency.
You
Not
haven't
yet.
So far,
been
so
to
good.
that temple, so
Okay, good.
Not yet, but we certainly try.
Just had to check.
Did you say we couldn't get into that temple?
you haven't been there yet.
Oh, yeah. Is that closer to us than Strahd's house?
Well, you don't have to pass through a town that you're pretty sure you're not welcome in to get there.
It'll be fine.
Wasn't there still an assassin after you?
It's fine.
Maybe it's actually like Skyrim, and then once the assassin just deals with you once, they go away.
I highly doubt it. I suspect he's behind me at all times.
You know.
That doesn't sound paranoid at all.
Thanks, your great accent.
Just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get me.
Thank you.
So
I was
true.
trying to summon that quote.
That is
It's
very
like that.
true. However, it doesn't mean they are.
However, is so invalidating.
But don't worry, we can get through town and no one will recognize me.
Oh, right. Because you can be invisible.
I can literally do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can make the rest of the party invisible too.
Nope.
So how will they get through unrecognized?
Well,
And that's their problem.
We'll be like,
Disguises!
oh,
Woo!
yeah, that chick, she had really sticky fingers, so we decided to part ways.
Well, we have a wagon outside now. We just need something to pull it in. Or pull it with.
That's not in the Goliath's other duties as assigned.
I mean, I could make 3 of us invisible.
Wait a minute. I just realized, or remembered, I have an ability to summon mount. Could that pull a cart?
What? What? How long have you had that?
Not long.
But it's not summon beast of burden. It's
Yeah.
summon male.
It's something less, McJagger.
Yeah, but I think you can get like a war horse.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good musical.
Not sure. I'll have to. Not sure if that would be possible. Do I have that yet? I thought I did.
Let's get out of this house.
Seconded.
Yes, agreed.
Okay, we definitely don't want to find the weird guy.
No, let's grab him. Let's go.
The weird guy?
No.
The one that was in the window.
Oh no, fuck that.
Okay, this is different than our injured elf friend, I guess.
Yeah. No, we need to grab the injured elf and let's get out. GTFO.
There was some guy that was in a window.
That was
You've
probably a
already
hallucination.
Been to that room.
Okay. I almost vaguely sort of remember how to get out here. Unless the DM's gonna let us just like montage out.
Nuns in the mirror.
Okay, it's actually a spell, not a special ability, but I can summon a warhorse. Could a warhorse potentially pull this cart with us on it?
That's a question. How long does the spell last?
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it lasts until you dismiss it.
Would the horse be indignant?
Be like, seriously, man? Seriously. You don't talk to me for weeks and this is what we do?
Here, I'll, there we go. Oh, there we go. It's a bit of a long description, so.
No, I
Looks
still have Beast of Burden stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
Beast of Burden.
Let's see.
don't know. This sounds creepily like an Avatar where you like plug your weird tentacle into your mount. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Unfortunately.
I only saw it once too, but things stuck in my head.
Yeah, it sounds like it stays until I dismiss it or it's killed. And it's not even possible to kill it. It just gets desummoned.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to summon it now?
Oh yeah, inside the house.
No.
Yeah, that won't
Let's
upset.
not do that. I'm sure it would be very unhappy with me if I tried to do that.
We could see if they're like cows.
Oh, dear.
Okay, we're leading.
I also have to prepare the spell because I don't believe I can. Yeah, you can't ritually cast it, so I'll have to prepare it.
You can cast it in the morning.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's.
why are we carrying my coffin?
Well, we can dump that.
Okay, unless we're gonna use it as like storage Tupperware.
Well, if you ever need to hide.
Pip's tired of jaw flapping, and she's booking it out of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll head back downstairs to our friend.
The friend, the wine barrels.
Yes.
Wine is my friend. My only friend.
Hello, wine, my only friend. Nothing is in focus.
That will change.
There's this really good wine from Trader Joe's. It's called Bay Moon. And I love it. And sometimes, depending on the year the wine was made, it's green.
Nice.
Wow, Pip, you just jump off there?
Woo!
No. Did you really need me to like run it
I
around?
don't.
There you go. Yeah,
I
George,
just thought
you
that'd be
tell 'em.
funny.
I bet
Oh.
it would be really impressive,
I got left.
athletically speaking.
It would be really impressive.
And you'd probably be relatively fine.
Yeah.
Are we going in here? Isn't it this one?
Yeah, we're getting
Yeah.
that dude.
Georgie.
My spell ran out like 2 days ago.
Hey, bro, we're back. Oops.
There's no reply as you say that.
He's dead.
He left without us.
He's not here.
Let's go.
My worry is that the cart is also gone.
Probably.
All right, he's not here. Investigate. Is there any clues?
Is there blood splatter?
Nope. There's no body. There's no... He appears
got
to be
bored.
gone.
It was a group hallucination again.
Not everything is a group hallucination.
It kinda is.
Well,
Let's
my
just go.
version of Roll20 is just showing me a white screen with everybody's markers on it. So I'm just going to go with it because I've reloaded a couple times. So
Okay, so
It's really
peace out.
bizarre.
There is no cart.
Okay.
Of course.
there is no
Although
card for
there
me,
are
but-
marks that indicate it was indeed there.
That's something. At least we weren't hallucinating that part.
What direction did it go?
Make a survival check.
Can we awaken this little ice dragon thing in the front and like ride
Oh
it?
yes, let's do that.
Awaken, awaken, awaken.
Down the path that it came from.
We call a trap.
All right. So are we gonna finish going to the Vistani to warn them?
Is there a closer camp?
Rick Talavio.
Oh.
Is there a closer camp to talk to the Vistani, or do we have to pass through that town?
We already passed through the town. I thought we were on our way down to Like, aren't they just down and to the right a little bit more?
Yeah, I thought we were trying to, like, circumvent the town.
I thought we were going around, yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember if there's a path or not.
And yeah, here's the big map.
That's not the right big
No,
map yet.
wrong big map.
Ah!
Supposed to be.
Flashbacks, death, blood, blood, blood.
Don't judge me.
Where is?
My own means.
There we go. Okay,
Okay,
so we're down here.
Bridge to
Town is up
the
here.
goes across. There's no action. Oh, there is a southern bridge. I totally forgot about that.
Okay, I'm gonna
So-
zoom
We've
all
never
the way out.
been that
Somebody.
far south.
Right. So
Wait,
we know
where
the
did our
bridge to the north.
where did our fortunes get told? Oh, there
That
we go.
was way over.
Here, it was here.
Okay, so can I
Oh.
assume
Can't we
correctly
just
that
go
this
back
is
there?
Castle Ravenloft.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
the idea is that we are going back there, but the only direct route we know is the bridge that goes to the town that hates us.
The town that feared sunset.
I mean,
Why don't we just try it? I
we
mean,
can try to sneak through town.
why don't we just walk fast like we belong there and then see what happens?
Why don't I try to have better social skills?
That's unlikely.
Hey,
Yeah.
this part of the river looks really thin.
Have you played Oregon Trail? We can't ford the river. You will die from dysentery and lose your oxen.
But
gonna
we
say.
do have every reasonable idea that there has to be another bridge somewhere.
There's a
Even if we
bridge down here.
Right, we don't necessarily know that it's there, because I don't think we actually have a map, do we?
No, you haven't seen a map.
But we could reasonably imply that there's got to be another bridge.
What you can see is there's actually a old path right there
Okay.
that heads south and north, for that matter.
That's where the cart was.
No, the cart
No, the
came
cart
from the
was
same
right.
direction that you guys came from.
Oh.
Pip's good
But we
with
can see
following the river south.
I'm okay with that.
I'm just wondering if we're about to turn a what could be like a couple day journey into a couple week journey.
Entirely likely.
I think we should just go through the town.
I
Okay.
can
We haven't seen an assassin in like 2 days. Or maybe
I
just
can
one.
turn 3 of us invisible.
Alright, whatever.
Does anyone have anything else that they could do?
Stormhunter can smile intimidatingly.
I mean, even if you do turn yourself invisible, they saw through your magical house last time.
I mean, that assassin did, but I'm assuming general townsfolk don't.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
We could wait until night to get through town, just so there's less people about.
I think
Yeah,
traveling at night is a good idea.
the
well, that's true.
guards at the gate will be totally open to opening up the gates in the middle of the night.
We're not vampires.
I think we should just try it, guys. I think we should just go through like we didn't steal nothing. I think we should just play it cool. Cool, baby, cool. And see how it goes.
Okay.
The other option is, could we skirt the town through the woods right here?
You can certainly try.
Those, I mean, it's a little different area, but isn't that where the wolves, almost killed us and definitely killed those children?
That was definitely like 3 levels ago, which is totally technical.
I'm sorry, what are these levels you're talking about?
I
I am but a lowly barbarian.
can do little
Apples.
apples. Now I can fireball everybody.
Fireball.
We've learned a lot since the wolves.
Alright, well, Pip's gonna go.
We've also
on
learned
this
that
whatever-
any children that we travel with only have 2 hit points.
whatever the group decides.
Yeah, we've just learned that people don't leave their children with us.
That is accurate.
Children and priests are not safe with us.
To
I
be
feel like we should
fair,
be on a registry, but
nobody has left children with you.
We kind of found them.
I know, but that really hurts Stormhunter's self-esteem to think that children would be better left on their own in the wild than under his protection.
Do we need to coddle Storm's feelings?
We're in a place that we don't know, so.
Well, why don't we go... Okay, here's a compromise. Let's go up this path on the side of the river and see if we see a place that looks feasible to cross. And if not, then we'll just continue heading into the town like we planned on it.
Okay.
And if so, then maybe we can circumvent the town.
I'm pretty sure I can throw all the dwarves we need.
So keep in mind, when the river takes up half a hex, that's like 2 miles.
Oh,
Whole lot of river.
never mind. We need a boat.
Bridge it is.
Hey, Maya, how about you go invisible and the rest of us, or you can even make 3 of us, and Stormhunter will just walk like normal.
Sure.
She doesn't need to be invisible.
Oh, good, because Stormhunter didn't want to talk to anybody, so that somebody else is not invisible would be better for him.
Oh, well, I mean, don't get it twisted. Pip doesn't have, like, any charisma, but... In fact,
Stormhunter's is -1.
well, so is Pip's. Pip's
got
the same sorts of things.
Him can convince people of stuff, so
And
I think him and
not good
Stormhunter
at
would be
the same
safe
sorts
together.
of things.
What would the 3 most, like, stand outish of us be?
Well,
I mean, the cat, the bird, and the person who has an assassin after them?
Quite possibly, yes.
and not the 7 foot tall gray person.
I mean...
But he's still... Stormhunter still looks like a person.
Gray-blue is a smashing color on me.
Smashing down.
I mean, him has better charisma and might be able to talk himself out of stuff better.
Yeah. Better than Stormhunter, at least. Not really more noticeable either, so.
And there seems to be like a lot of raven folk around here, so
Yeah,
him might
or at
not
least
be as
aware.
weird.
Okay, well... I can be invisible if Kim wants to not be.
Right, let me just double check something really quick. Because I dispel might. There's no way.
I second.
Yeah,
Don't worry, we
we're
know
all
it's
so wintry.
I need health potions.
Yes.
Remember, him is immune to disease, so I don't know why he's all stuffed up right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
him. Mm-hmm.
Not my fault.
You trying to blame this on me?
That's what it sounded like.
Alright, so have we decided?
Okay, I think I have a loophole.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
For some bizarre reason, disguise self is not concentration,
Okay.
according to this spell. So I could disguise myself and make 3 people invisible.
Interesting.
Okay.
So that would mean only one person would be not hidden or disguised. Who I would honestly say, Pip, you're going to be the least stand out.
That's true.
And we could probably, like, change a cloak.
Sure.
Do a little thing.
Yeah.
and see if we can't get through town relatively unnoticed.
That seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, let's do that.
Cool.
Which means we have 1 hour to get through town.
Okay, let's go ahead and follow the river path north.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agree.
Okay. So,
Is it possible to get through town in an hour?
Maybe. Depends on what's happening.
Oh no! Is it not a? Is it another festival?
It's always a festival.
They were planning on another festival when you were there last time.
That was a week ago.
That could really just distract everybody.
I
Yeah.
want to go to the
True.
festival.
So here's the thing. On this map, where each hex is half an hour,
Yeah.
Vallaki is 3 hexes.
What?
Yep, I've worked that one out.
Why is
Well-
it so big?
I can recast some of that a second time
Well, we get an hour in,
and reassess.
and we reassess, and we book it the heck through the rest
Yeah.
of town.
We're still okay with the owner of the inn. Maybe we could hide there for a little bit. Recast.
I'll do whatever you fools want. Fools!
But I think the inn isn't it on the nearer
Yeah.
side of?
Oh, I thought it was in the middle.
All right, well, we're heading that direction.
Yeah.
We've got like
Regardless, we're
2
heading
days of walk to figure it out.
I mean, you could always go around.
Could hug the shore of the lake.
We could.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
there's
there's a path along the river, so
should we try that? Just kind of go through the skirt the lake.
I think we should just go through the town, guys. Just
yeah.
go through.
It's
Ding, 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 ding.
I'll do whatever you want.
I think we
don't
should
know
go
what to
through and we should sing the Dink Dink song, and it'll be okay.
Ding ding.
I mean, option 3
Ding, dink.
is literally walk up here, cross over the bridge, and then come straight back down.
I didn't see where you were pointing.
Like, go up to cross the bridge and then come down the other side of the river,
Hmm.
and then come out here, and then go across this giant field, pass our windmill.
You mean the hills?
Yeah, hill. And then get back on this path here.
Is this our windmill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should go check in on that shit.
I mean, it will honestly only be a little bit longer if we do that, and we can completely avoid the issue of the town.
Okay,
That's
let's
true.
do that one. Let's try it. Let's get eaten
Okay.
with wolves and pushed into the river on the other bank.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm completely psyched. Let's do it.
Keep in mind
Oh, God.
that your windmill is next to a cliff.
What? What do you mean?
So, from the map, it's really difficult to tell what things are going up and down, so I don't have a good understanding.
Can you just show us where the cliff is?
Well, that you've seen is right here.
Yeah,
Those
it's going
little-
downhill around at that. Like,
Yeah.
All of this is a cliff? Can you see what I'm
Maybe.
drawing?
Yes, I can.
Did you just say maybe?
They did.
Whoever made this topographic map is not super good at making topographic maps.
So, okay, just to be clear, is there a way to get from here to the windmill without scaling a cliff? That's a lot of silence.
Yes.
Am I muted? Okay, no.
There is.
Okay.
I just had to follow topographical lines.
Okay. Well,
Um,
let's get going and see what we can't get to.
Yes. Agreed.
How do I erase that?
You cannot. It is there forever.
Worm, can you erase that for me?
I am.
Okay. I was just checking. I could not find any buttons that would indicate that.
No, you have to click on it, and then it brings up a menu, and you can delete it from there.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So it takes you guys a bit over an hour to work your way down carefully to the path.
What time of day is it right now?
Closing in on noon.
Okay.
So then moving northward,
Northwood.
something happens in your second hour.
Oh, super. How exciting.
I'm glad that you are excited that things are happening.
I have all the snoring puppies next to me.
That's wonderful.
How are the babies?
One of them rolled in crap earlier and had to get a bath.
Oh,
Ew.
joy.
Dogs love that.
The corpse belongs to a man who is clearly torn to pieces by wolves.
Do we know
Let's
the
just keep
man?
going.
There's not really enough to tell.
Cool.
Okay, so it's not
Let's
one
just
of
keep
us.
going. This isn't the first corpse torn apart by wolves. This will be the last.
Oh, man.
And you
Okay.
find something in the next hour. Hi, Zytek.
Super.
Oh, whoops, wrong one.
What was that, check?
No, you're saying hi to Zytek.
Oh.
Let's see, that would be...
I don't like that. I would like a retraction.
Things that make you go,
It would be... Okay. Get out my real dice for a second.
As opposed to your fake dice.
Why do you need real dice?
Yeah.
Just in case I rolled high enough that you guys wouldn't know what I was rolling for.
So when he kills one of us in one hit, we don't know until it's happened.
Right.
I have never rolled an attack on my real die. I've always used this. You guys startle a wild-looking figure caked in gray mud and clutching a crude stone axe. Whether it is a man or a woman, you can't tell.
Hey there, sorry for the start. Just passing through.
The person fades back into the woods.
Oh god, I've got
Well,
druid
just-
PTSD.
Right, just let that druid go.
Just gonna keep a wary eye as we move along.
Yeah, let's go.
That sounds like a country song. Let that druid go.
I saw a thing earlier today where it said country songs sung by men are I've got my truck, I've got my dog, I've got my house. And country songs sung by women are I'm gonna murder my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Accurate.
much. Yeah, that is pretty accurate. Yeah, what was that one song?
What?
Earl?
Oh, Earl Has to Die
Goodbye, Earl.
is a true classic.
Earl had to die. Na 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 na.
Oh, that's 5D. What?
5DF?
What DF?
It's so they created a new thing for the die roller,
Fudge.
and one
Nice.
is yeah.
Haha. 2 die fudge.
Oh.
Fudge dice are interesting. Plus, minus, or nothing.
Fascinating.
What are these? I don't think I like these fudge dice. What are these fudge dice?
It's for a system called Fudge, where it's just use your stat and then plus or minus the dice rolls.
I mean, I like fudge. But
You guys come across another thing.
Shield at the ready.
is it the thing? Please, please let it be friendly.
So did you see what Wilford Brimley tweeted not too long ago?
No.
Wait, he's alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
There he linked an article about a scientist in Antarctica stabbing another scientist.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I saw it for other reasons, but yeah,
And he posted, "It begins, ...
it
What?
begins.
Remember,
Oh
he's
my
in
god,
the thing.
'cause of the thing.
Oh right.
I freaking. Oh my gosh, I love so many like weird old actors. Have you guys come across the one where there's a lady who has the same name as what's her name? Connor from Terminator, and she works
Yes.
for Skynet.
Oh, Sarah Connor. Yeah.
Yes.
I just she had never seen it. She had no context, and she's like, "Why do people keep tweeting this stuff at me?" And then she looked it up, and she's like, "All right, stop it. This is not intentional."
That's so funny.
So as you guys are walking along the riverbank, you find sticking out of the mud a wolf's head wrought in silver that also appears to be a whistle.
That
All
also
right.
appears to be a whistle,
That is
like
clearly,
an Oscar Mayer weenie whistle.
That is
It's a wolf
clearly
whistle.
magical. Who the hell wants this?
Do
How
we
much does
have
it weigh?
do we have some time for me to do identify?
Oh hey, I have detect magic.
We got
Can
nothing
sit
else
down
to
for
do.
10 minutes, take a break.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think it's worth it.
Let's have second lunch, second breakfast.
All right, I will ritually cast identify for 11 minutes.
Okay.
And him is setting up a watch because everything's making him paranoid now.
Oh, him.
Did something else happen while I was gone?
No.
We found a whistle.
It does not appear to be magical. It appears to be exactly what it is.
Cool. I'm
Okay.
gonna keep it anyway.
Do you want me to hang on to it, or do you want to hold it?
Yeah, you can hang on to it.
Okay.
I wonder if it
Silver
summons wolves. Can we
Wolf.
summon wolves now?
head whistle. Did anybody remember yet while I'm carrying 5 pounds of bones?
Nope.
Nope.
5 pounds of bones?
All right, any of you viewers out there who know why Storm Hunter is carrying 5 pounds of bones, please make a comment on a video at some point or tweet at me so I know what the hell I'm carrying.
Yeah, if anybody does remember why you're carrying 5 pounds of bones, let me know and I will send you a grab bag of random shit from unboxing videos that we've done on looking for these.
We have incentive. Oh, man.
And there's some good shit in there.
It had
My
to have
little
been from
pony
more than 10 weeks ago.
The unboxing or the bones?
No, the bones.
I wonder if it's from the death house.
I was wondering if it was from the death house too, but I don't remember doing bones in the death house.
Oh, there were. There was actually a box of bones in the death house.
Well, if we're going like chronologically, it was after we found the drab clothes outside. Oh God. They're not children bones, are they?
I love how you said that.
Oh my God. I
Also,
hope they're not.
totally random. I just realized that him has a spell to legally make people wed. He has a wedding spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
Ceremony?
Could you wed me?
I've never read that one. It's such an odd spell.
Yeah, clerics have it too.
Yep.
Huh.
One or both of you
Invite
should
us.
also have the the spell Zone of Truth.
Yes,
Yes.
I do have that.
Was that like the cone of silence?
That
What
is not a ritual cast, though, surprisingly.
No, Zone of Truth is a good spell though.
Oh, yeah. I think I've actually used that once before.
What were we watching? We watched Sabrina. Well, once I finally came out of my like stupor, we watched all of Sabrina, and there is a truth spell in it that is good.
DM,
Yes.
at this point, what time is it?
By this point, so we're at about 7 p.m. You're about to end for the day when
this nice little beach.
you find, nestled in the boughs of a tree, a leather-wrapped bundle.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Can you mage hand that down for us?
I can
Is it-
mage hand
Does
that.
it have a gift tag with any embossed names on it?
It
I
does
will
not
make
appear to.
that bundle
Okay.
and like put it down on the ground,
Okay.
and then can I open it with my mage hand?
Sure.
Please don't be a dead baby.
Dead baby.
Dead baby Jinx.
It appears to have a full set of clothing for an adult woman.
We'll just wrap that back on up
Yeah. Probably one
and
of
put
the
it back where it
Were
was.
Where did we encountered that once before?
It was
Right
where-
before the
Couple
assassin.
times.
I believe it was the Were Ravens.
Yeah.
We took one of them once, and then I think we had a better idea of whose clothes it is, and then we've left all
Yeah.
Yeah.
successing ones. But I still have the first pack, because that's what we grabbed, or I grabbed before I have 5 pounds of bones. So
All right,
it was
let's camp
definitely
here on this nice
after
little
the
beach.
death house.
I think Kiri and I think we've both seen the same movie. I was thinking of the movie Black Robes.
Okay.
I've never even seen that movie. I just didn't want dead baby.
Okay. It's a really. It's one of those 80s historical movies about missionaries going into Canada and stuff and trying to convert the First Nations people. And one of the things they do is they go and they take the babies out of the trees, the dead babies out of the trees, and baptize them.
Right.
Makes you really angry.
Yeah. All right, Maya spends the next 11 minutes doing the tiny hut.
Okay. Are you guys going to set up watches from inside the tiny hut or no?
Oh,
Yes.
Of course.
I'll take a watch.
People take second.
Storm Hunter will take a watch.
Maya will take the last watch.
Okay.
Tiny hut.
I like this tiny hut.
So let's have the first person roll a perception check.
Storm Hunter will roll. Oh, are you in my character sheet?
No.
Okay. It was doing weird things. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I'm so excited by this tiny hut.
So distracted. Ah!
Your watch appears to pass without a trace, without any issue.
Wait, what?
It does pass without a trace.
Nothing happens.
Who's watch 2?
I'll go next.
Oh,
Woo!
Well,
I just
apparently
remembered
Pip
it.
went.
Oh.
Pip,
Oh.
your watch appears to pass without note. Okay, watch number 3. It also appears to pass without note.
Okay. But I would have noticed if it didn't.
I mean, maybe.
All right. I have long rested at this point
Okay.
for final watch.
Your watch also appears to pass without note.
And I finally am summer today.
Summertime.
So you'll get to find out what happens to snow in summer.
really?
Somebody had us watch that movie the other day, so it's fresh in my mind.
What? I like Frozen.
I do too. It was just a joke.
Okay. It's the next morning.
Somebody likes to sit in their recliner chair and sing along with all the songs.
Fun. Is
The
back
songs
to full
are
health.
pretty good.
All right, are we gonna just cut through this little like tail of trees, or are we gonna go all the way down and up?
We've gotten lost in that a little bit before, so probably best to go around.
Go all the way around, yeah.
Okay.
It's just like we're going around the tip of Italy.
Just the tip.
Yes, that's it.
Oh my. Can we see the windmill from here?
No.
No, this gets pretty high, this situation.
The windmill's so high. High above me.
We heard that song today.
It was on the Spotify playlist we're listening to.
What song is that?
She's
I think it's
so
called
high.
Sheesh So High. I don't remember who it's by. It's by
By
weird.
Tal Bachman.
There
Yeah.
we go. That is right.
Because it definitely came out during, like, Dawson's Creek era.
It was.
It's very 1993.
I definitely have at least 2 mixed CDs with that song on it.
Oh, CDs,
really
not
cute.
tapes?
Yeah, CDs.
Okay.
Hey,
Young man.
I had both.
Just
I
to
had.
be clear, the tapes were my Paula Abdul and New Kids on the Block.
he's a
But we-
cold-hearted snake.
Yes, that's what I was about to start singing.
Oh.
He's returned life.
What's your Harry Potter house?
Ravenclaw.
10 points to Ravenclaw. That's mine too. Okay, let's see.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I
Uh-oh.
like that sound.
We're all gonna die. He was really excited.
He just rolled for the cliff, like actually like growing in front of us, blocking our path.
Son of a...
He's gonna punish me for not liking his humor.
The hills are
cold-hearted
alive
snake.
with more than the sound of music.
With the sounds of murder.
A deep voice calls out,
Oh god.
"Who goes there?" Through the chill mist, you see a large man in drab clothing, wearing a tattered gray cloak. He has shaggy black hair and thick mutton chops. He leans heavily on a spear and has a small bundle of animal pelts slung over his shoulder.
Oh no, feels like a druid.
I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Hello, sir. We are just adventurers heading to the windmill.
He slowly walks towards you, seeming to take note. Cool. I'm a trapper. What brings you to the old bone grinder?
Oh, we own it.
We came across a deed for it in a house, and we vacationed here once earlier this year.
Vacationed. Yep.
Sounds legit.
What are you hunting in these woods?
He kind of takes the animal pelts off of his shoulder to show you, and it's a bunch of like foxes and rabbits and such.
Very cool.
Okay, well, we'll just be on our way. Have a good one.
Be safe out there.
He says, "It's I hope it's not too much of an imposition, but as you can see, it's nearing night. You wouldn't mind putting another person up in your windmill overnight, would you?" You do not sense anything, him.
Okay.
I would like to insight check him
Okay.
with my vast
Yes. Likewise.
Pip, you think he's a friendly enough guy?
Sure.
Him. You think he's trying to size you guys up and figure something else out, and you also notice his eyes dart around in the mist a little bit.
Him's going to go up to Stormhunter and kind of poke him very gently and glance around.
Can I quietly cast Dispel Magic to make sure there's not like a disguise or cloaking spell on this creature?
What are the... Does it have verbal components?
Yeah, verbal, semantic, and M. I don't remember what that is.
Since
Sorry.
you're not a sorcerer, no.
Okay. Can I just do it really quickly?
He'll know that you're casting a spell. Like
Yeah, well. The kid's laughing at me. I shouldn't do it.
you can cast any spell that you want. Just know he'll know that you're casting a spell.
Guess that might be seen as rude.
Well,
Well,
couldn't we-
maybe we can put you up if I can just do something really quick to check and make sure that you're safe to stay with us. Would you mind?
He
In my hut.
he seems to think about it for a minute, and he says, Ma'am, that seems like a mighty violation of my privacy."
Well, then you can't stay with us.
He's not going in my hut.
Well, if that's how you feel, then
Like, I apologize for the rudeness, but I don't know you. And you could try to kill us all in our sleep.
he counters with, "And if you let me sleep here alone, I might die in my sleep.
Why are you caught here as darkness is... Whatever. As it's almost dark. Didn't you have a better plan?
Well,
Mr. Trapper?
my traps were a little more
Keeper.
successful than I had anticipated, and when I saw I wouldn't reach town in time, I was, truth be told, heading to the windmill, seeing if it was as empty as I'd hoped it was, and if it was, I was going to sleep there.
He can sleep in the windmill. He can't sleep in
Yeah.
What was that?
Maya says he can sleep in the windmill. He just can't sleep in my hut.
Yeah, the hut
Okay,
would keep
you
us
can
safe
sleep in the windmill.
regardless.
That's
I
fair.
guess. If the rest of the group agrees.
Yeah, alright, fine.
And then
Keep
Storm
the
Hunter
first-
goes for an inappropriate joke, and if you kill us in our sleep, we'll haunt you.
Mwahahaha.
We may keep to the first floor. We shall keep to the second.
It laughs heartily at the chick.
Well, it sounds like I'm unwanted.
People who hang out with us wind up dead.
Who dead?
I'm just gonna say that, and it's not because of us.
I don't feel that guilty. You are welcome in our windmill. I just unfortunately cannot extend my magical protection any further than the 5 of us.
That's all he asked for was the shelter of the windmill, so it should be
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
Okay.
Although the people playing us apparently all have the plague.
Yeah.
He says, no, I'll be too much of an imposition, and he starts walking off.
I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where we're watching him walk away, and then it's like those videos where people release the like bird they saved, and a hawk comes and eats it. Like I feel like a wolf is just gonna pop out of the tree and eat this dude.
Yeah, well, it
The
Him
man
is-
is that good
Him
of a
is scanning the
trapper.
tree line too.
Yeah, he's working.
Is there anything to be seen in the tree line or nearby?
So Storm Hunter will offer. We've extended an invitation. You can choose to accept it or not. Have a safe night, whatever you decide.
He walks off whistling.
Okay, bye.
whistling.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody blow that whistle. Who's got the whistle?
Storm Hunter's not blowing the whistle. Somebody else can blow the whistle. Storm Hunter holds it out in his hand for somebody else to blow the whistle.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Okay. We're all
Not
a
it.
bunch of chickens.
All right,
Him doesn't need the whistle. He's
Let's-
stopping it if he needs to.
let's get
You haven't
going.
heard the whistle.
No, I meant the guy.
What does the whistle do?
We don't
He's
know.
whistling as he walks off.
I'm
him.
sure you'll do it while you're by yourself and during your watch.
Who, me? Oh, crap, I have a reputation now.
All right, let's go,
Maybe.
guys.
I always tell you about what I do.
Okay, let's go sleep in
Just-
our windmill.
It's just,
In
if
the
I
hut.
think it's going to cause trouble, I do it by myself.
And him on the way there is continuing to scan the forest and cliffs. Just he's very uneasy about that guy.
Yeah, that was shady.
Mm-hmm.
Who just invites themselves like over?
It was totally Strahd. Not really, but
He looked
Um,
nothing like Strahd.
Yeah, but
wouldn't
Strahd's
have
magical and...
vampires are wily.
He also wasn't undead, so
I know, I realized that after I said it,
Can
but
anybody do that like Daryl Hannah? Like whistling she does in Kill Bill?
How's the old bone grinder going?
Damn.
What? Jesus Christ, what?
Nothing.
Ugh.
You'll find out in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
We're all gonna die.
Are we
That
cold-hearted?
sounded
snakes?
like we were all gonna die.
You weren't probably not all going to die.
That was
Oh,
the
just
tone of
somehow.
confidence.
I would be very surprised if any of you died.
Oh, okay.
What are we waiting for, Worm?
Me to do stuff?
Okay.
He's just doing his silent
thing.
rolling.
With the thing.
Insight check. Was I tech?
Are you
Insight
insight checking Worm?
No, he
Oh.
said insight check a while ago.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a timestamp, so.
Okay, and then we have... I'll move you guys onto the correct map in a minute.
Okay.
That was weird.
I did a little while ago. I did I don't know, revisiting years past of playing Dead Island, and
Oh,
each time you do that like muted cough, it's like that one kind of zombie that's on that game that
Oh no.
super screws with you.
Well, if you want, I can just make like really quiet like noises.
I don't like that there's wolves at our
Ooh.
bone grinder.
Is that what those are? I can't even tell.
I don't know, they look wolfish.
Oh, look, I think this is my first time I've been summer.
I think it is as well. So, it's initiative time.
Boo.
Yes.
Somebody blow the whistle.
No, like, this happened like 45 minutes after the guy walked off.
Oh, okay.
No, I know. I just mean they're wolves. It's a wolf-shaped
Yeah, that was
whistle.
Okay, if you say it pleadingly, Stormhunter will do it.
Blow the whistle!
I know.
Oh.
Hey, look at that! I
Yay.
like tripped and shit and was like, wolves again!
You're like, whistle! Blow the whistle!
Oh yeah, I do have a banner. Again, not that I need it, but I'll just see. No, definitely taking that first one.
Look for that next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was worth a try.
Starts with Pip.
Yeah, that's me.
Pippity pip pip pippity pip pip. Pip, pip,
There are wolves in front and you're in back.
Yep. Sure are.
Damn the
all the pips in
wolves.
the back go, what?
Well, then I will do. I'll go like here,
Okay.
and then I'll shoot this in with my short bow, crossbow rather.
Okay. 9 does not hit.
Shocker. So I'll try that again.
Mulligan.
Well,
Dang.
Wow.
Your crossbow said no.
yeah, I don't
That's
use
just-
it very often.
That is a very rude crossbow.
I'm a hitter.
Oh.
So, the first 2 attacks against Stormhunter.
Ah.
23 to hit.
Oh god, yeah, that hits.
8 damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh fucking
Oh.
shit!
Oh,
What?
Plus 3?
No, doesn't matter.
Yeah, because it's a 1.
It's plus 8, but it's still a 1.
fail.
Boo. Because it's a plus 3
Okay.
would have worked if it hadn't been a critical fail.
A prone creature's only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up and thereby ends the condition. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. However, since wolves have pack tactics, they have advantage anyway. 23 to hit again. For another 9 points of piercing.
I was going to say block, but I guess it wouldn't help.
And Pip's
And then-
not raging, so I can't do the thing.
Then
Okay.
2 bites against Pip.
Yeah.
18.
Hits.
And a strength saving throw, please.
Sure.
+3. Not even a problem.
Yep. The first one does not knock you prone. Second one,
Good job
22.
doing better than me.
Yeah, of course that hits.
Make another strength saving throw, please.
Sure.
Okay. So you just take 11 piercing damage.
Oh.
Him, it is your turn.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 11 between the 2
Yeah,
attacks.
total. Yeah.
Up, striking the one in front of me.
Okay.
Actually, let's see here. Just to try this a little faster. Let's throw a Searing Smite on that as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then we'll make the attack.
13 hits. Roll damage.
So it's going to be... Okay, so it's full damage plus 1d6 fire. And they have to take a... turn. Okay, on the wolf next turn they have to make a Constitution save. And I will make my second attack against the same wolf.
Okay.
Nope.
Does not hit.
But at least the wolf is on fire.
The wolf is on fire.
We don't need
The
no
wolf. The wolf. The wolf is on fire.
Storm Hunter.
Okay, Storm Hunter would like to get up.
Okay, that takes half your movement.
Okay. Can I stab something?
Yes.
Stabby stab.
I would like to stab this motherfucker.
Can you stab
Okay.
something? We'll find out.
19 hits, roll damage. 11. It's a dead wolf.
Good.
Is this why the trapper was supposed to stay with us? We
13 does not hit.
suck. We're so paranoid at this point. That's funny.
I said he could stay in the windmill. He just
Oh.
stay in the hut.
Whoa.
I knew I was clicking longsword.
So 26 is the first one, and that hit.
Okay.
So 10. Hey, look! It now says that 27. Your longsword is correct. Your hand axes are not correct with the criticals.
Okay. And that's my last one, so I'm just gonna roll that one again for fun. Just to see if I can get higher than 10. Nope, we'll stick with the 10.
Okay. There's still a living wolf. Maya.
There's still
there-
3 living wolves, correct?
Yes, there are 3.
Cool. Then from this point, I would like to fireball them.
I saw what you were doing.
They weren't on fire before. Oh, shit.
Maya's like, I want a nap.
So, since 2 of them only have 1 hit point,
They did.
I'm only going to do 1 dexterity saving throw. He succeeds,
So he'll take half.
which is actually enough to kill it anyway. So,
Overkill. Overkill.
I like
well-
that fireball. That's a
how well
pretty
done.
fireball.
That's hot.
I see what you did there.
now, right near your windmill, you have a giant 40-foot square circle of burned grass.
Great. Maybe people won't mess with us now.
Maybe we can just put a bonfire permanently over there.
Put,
Improvement to
some
the...
like insignias on the door that lead someone to a bogus salutation.
I suppose we should roast those wolves. They're already halfway there.
Oh, I mean, you get
Dinner?
to smell what burning wolf fur smells like.
Which is disgusting. But, predators don't taste great, but they're food.
I thought like carnivores weren't good to eat.
Yeah.
You can eat them. They're just not good.
All right, well, let's check inside the hut or inside the windmill.
Okay. You guys enter your windmill, and there is no one who's apparently there.
Do we need to, investigate for people? Do we need to perceive people? What do we need to do?
There's no visible person on any of the floors.
Sweet, let's go up to the top floor, make the hut, and get a full night's sleep.
Can we set an alarm on the bottom floor?
I can't, I won't hear the alarm in the hut.
Oh, yeah. But can we do it anyway? Will they hear it? Can it scare them off?
Wait, will the hut fit? Because I think, wasn't there a situation where we couldn't sleep all on the same floor?
Yeah,
Not very long. Well,
that is true. You guys can all sleep outside. You can cast the hut right outside the windmill.
That's true.
yeah, like on the lawn.
Yeah.
Maybe right in the middle of a nice big scorch mark.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes! Yes! In the scorch mark.
Better homes and
That's
gardens.
super funny. So that guy could have totally had, the windmill to himself.
Yeah, he chose to walk off in a sulk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just trying to protect ourselves. I mean, Christ. And I asked. I could have just cast it. I wasn't... Ugh! People here.
They're so dramatic.
Yeah, that we weren't begging to have him back, or that it felt a little too Jeffrey Dahmer to me.
Yeah, reasonable people would have understood why we were concerned.
He just wanted my pelt. He just saw I was a giant cat and wanted to add me to his freaking pelt collection.
You have very pretty fur, Tome.
Oh, thank you.
Do you lotion it?
Oh.
It puts the lotion on the skin, not the fur.
All right, I tiny hut it.
Okay.
What color do you make it?
I'll make it the similar scorch color of the ground.
So, black.
Yep.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink from my IRL kitchen. I shall be right back.
What's an IRL?
The Kitchen of Arrow.
It's a fancy kitchen.
So,
I'm doing at that joke.
do you guys set a
Yes, we
watch?
take watch. We always take watch.
Oh, of course.
We want to watch who's watching us. Stormhunter will go
Take
first.
watch.
Okay. Whoever's going first, make a perception check, please. Okay, Pip. Your watch appears to pass without note.
It has one strength.
Literally
It is her strength.
Stormhunter. Your watch passes seemingly without note. Watch number 3!
Do you want to take one? Oh.
Him.
Y'all okay over there?
Your
It's
watch definitely passes without incident.
I guess I'll take the last one.
Okay. Maya. You watch a beautiful sunrise.
Oh, thank you.
That is the only thing of note that happens on your watch.
All right.
Hey,
So while we're in the hut and before it dissipates, does anybody want to try the whistle since it can't be heard outside of the hut?
yes, please.
Storm Hunter holds it out for somebody
Yeah.
else to try the whistle.
Not sure that I'm not sure that him can use a whistle. Would be very awkward.
That would be. I mean, you don't have
True.
lips,
That
right?
covers for ears.
Ooh, we're finally trying the whistle.
Yes. Well, we're in the hut. So I guess Tome wants to.
I'll do it. Gosh,
It sounds like a loud whistle.
Like a loud whistle or like a regular whistle? Like a rape whistle?
Close to a rape whistle, yeah.
Could be a wolf watch. Just something that the villagers use when they're out in the wilds
Yeah.
to get help.
Could be.
there.
Yeah, or it could be something to scare wolves off.
So it'd probably be pretty deafening as it bounced off the walls of the hut.
You know, the little
Actually, I think
things.
sound goes out.
Sound goes out.
but nothing else does.
Or do we decide that sound stayed in?
We decided that sound stayed in.
Okay. Ouch.
Really glad Pip covered her ears.
Yep. Pip is the only one who had the forethought to cover her ears.
Well, I was blowing the whistle. That'd be,
Well, he wanted to be able to copy it later, just in case. Be important.
Oh, sneaky.
Oh,
So
I
him,
like you, bird.
Yes.
your current mimicry of that
Uh-huh.
includes reverberation.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Alright, I dropped the hut. Let's get going.
Okay.
Where are we headed? Straight to Strahd's dinner table?
No, I think we're going to the Vallaki... No,
Vistani.
Vistani village first.
Southeast,
We
Which
need to
is
warn
now.
them of impending doom.
which is just southwest of Strahd's place.
So now we can follow the road.
Yay!
Follow,
Not that that's necessarily a better option.
I'm gonna start singing into the woods one of these days. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the woods. Anyway, unfortunately, with our troop, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's true.
So, about 5 hours into your trip, you reach the large gates.
Is it open?
Well, I mean, just like when you first entered Barovia,
Oh, I was gonna say I need like creepy.
Is this
they
Strahd's castle?
enter for you.
Yeah, that is the castle.
They open for us, you mean?
Yeah.
Georgie.
So, as you reach the spot where the road forks, even here in the mountains, the forest and the fog are inescapable. Ahead, the dirt road splits into two, widening toward the east. There you see patches of cobblestone. Suggesting that the eastern branch was once an important thoroughfare. Parked at the fork in the road, pointed east, is a large black carriage drawn by two black horses. The horses snort puffs of steamy breath into the chill mountain air. The side door of the carriage swings open silently.
Oh. I think this is for us.
Oh. Is
Him is trying to reach into his memory to find some sort of speech to apologize that we'll be back in the next day or so.
So, what do you guys do?
Should we just just go ahead and do this and go talk to the you-know-who later?
I mean, it's already taken us a lot of time to go warn the Vistani. It might be a moot point.
No, we need to. We need
We're only
to.
6 hours away. We can be back tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
So, we're met instead of the X, you put the number.
Oh, at the end of the D?
Yeah.
Alright, let me try it.
Ah,
Oh, there we go.
So you guys aren't going to enter the carriage?
it's Strahd's carriage.
Definitely Strahd's carriage.
Wait. Did I have something to write on? I feel like I did.
I have papers.
Can we just write a note that says, we'll be back soon. Have to go to have to go.
Don't tell him where we're going. He's trying to destroy them. Yeah.
Aaron nearby. We'll be back tomorrow.
Aaron, be back soon.
BRB getting milk.
I like it. Do that one.
Okay.
We write. Would love to take you up on your offer for dinner.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Currently occupied. Will return tomorrow.
So,
That sounds good.
With apologies.
just to let you guys know,
Uh,
you guys have been walking for 6 hours. You're only going to make it to about there today.
Crap.
Okay. Will
Alright.
return to 2 days.
Okay, let's just go get in his carriage.
I don't even remember my turns and stage whispers to you guys. I don't even remember why we need to warn the you-know-who about you-know-who. So, how critical is it that we do that first?
Yeah, let's do it tomorrow. Let's get in the carriage now,
Okay.
since we're here.
I feel like we've been asking him to wait for a month.
Yeah.
Only 27 weeks, really.
He doesn't really seem like the patient sort.
And he left as a carrot, and I'm tired of walking.
All right. I look at the rest of the group and I'm like, well, every time I insist my more children die. So, all right, let's go.
God.
Every time what? Children die?
Every time I insist on following one of my moral imperatives, children die. So let's go.
Alright, we get in the carriage?
Yep.
I suppose so.
Cowage.
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 That's 2 Strahds today.
So, there is plenty of room for you. There's actually room for 8 people in this carriage.
8 people. Oh crap! What if the trapper was supposed to come with us? What if the trapper was supposed to come with us? Oh.
And as soon
Damn
as,
it! You're right. We should have brought an offering.
Hey, we brought you dinner.
Also, what kind of douchebags are we? We didn't even get the trapper's name. We're just calling him by his job. Girl.
He's Trapper John.
probably not. Possibly Trapper Ivan.
Close enough.
What's the is
as
Ivan
you
like
guys-
John?
Yes, Ivan is John. As you guys get into the carriage, the door shuts behind you, and
Not creepy at all.
Child locks.
Definitely.
Him starts quietly saying his name.
as you right as the door closes, the carriage takes off
Yep.
down the road.
All right. I'm going to take a nap.
After winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone, broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. A lowered drawbridge of old, shored-up wooden beams stretches across the chasm between you and the archway to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind, their rust-eaten iron straining under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare at you out of their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A rotting wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. Beyond this location, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open. A rich, warm light spills from within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in sconces on both sides of the open doors.
How do they flutter sadly?
Everything is sad here.
Oh, yeah.
This sounds like a party.
Does it sound like a party? Can we hear other people?
No.
Oh.
By the way, since you guys did long rest, make sure your health is full and everything.
Oh. Thank you.
Might need it. Oh.
I wish it would just stop at my max, but nope, it just goes higher.
While we're in the carriage,
sorry.
I'll go ahead and mage armor myself.
I did not hand axe anything.
Killing the driver now?
What about?
Actually, was there a driver or was it a...
There was not a driver.
Yeah.
It's just magic.
We'll keep my 11 points.
It's a kind of magic.
I didn't roll for this morning.
Roll up, beautiful being.
Still summer.
Woo!
Summer, spring, winter, and fall.
Kane, your screen looks so different than mine, and I don't know why I'm so special.
Mine is just black. Yours has a grid. That's...
Mine is also just black.
Mine is also black.
Mine's black.
So, do you guys want to cross the drawbridge?
Do we want to,
Do we have
or
any choice?
are
Oh,
we
is-
going to? Because those are two different questions.
Are you going to?
Has the
Yeah.
carriage stopped then and opened the doors?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
You have to walk across the drawbridge.
Okay.
And it'll just forcefully eject us.
Alright, 2x2.
Should we be seeing anything? Because I just see black.
Right now, nothing.
Okay. Okay.
I don't feel
Yes.
comfortable walking across the drawbridge I can't see.
All right, let's go.
So, I assume you guys are in the same order that I put you in the random map,
I don't know.
where it goes Stormhunter, him, Maya, Tome, and Pip.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Okay. So, Maya,
Uh,
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
oh, Jesus.
Why?
One of the boards breaks under her.
But I have a live little elf.
+3. +3.
Damn, Maya.
Great. Plus 3 gives me 12.
Okay, let's see what you need. Oh, good. With the +3, you save.
Whew.
Gosh.
Yay, holy powers.
Watch that board, guys.
Thank you, Jesus saves.
So, by the way, if you had failed,
Uh-huh.
you would have plunged 1,000 feet.
No, I wouldn't have.
That's a long fall.
I would have dimension doored back onto the bridge.
So the good news is, I do believe these, squares are 5 feet. The
Oh,
bad news is they're fucking tiny.
Well, we can zoom in. That's it.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Maybe.
Make my
There
heart
we
go boom, boom, boom.
Alrighty. So, we made it across the drawbridge.
Yes. As you make it across the drawbridge, the weather worsens. Dismal rain starts to fall, becoming a torrent within the hour. Lightning routinely lights the sky, followed by peals of thunder that make the castle shudder.
Sure.
Thick-
He is the most dramatic.
Extra. Extra.
Thick, cold fog swirls in this courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side of the keep's open main doors. Warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame.
This is gonna end badly.
It might not. We could be positive. I mean, we could be positive if we wanted to. But let's not.
So, are you guys gonna walk across the courtyard into the
I
main
mean,
room?
I guess what the hell
Yeah,
else are we gonna
Travis, we're gonna
do?
do a silly walk.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. Like, you guys can still turn back at any point.
Does anybody have levitate?
No,
We've come this far.
I took Fireball instead.
I don't blame.
Don't apologize for that.
We like Fireball.
Fireball is
Yeah,
free.
no, fireball is good. Fire good for us.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Alright, I zoomed in, but now I don't even know where we are.
Go up, I think.
It sounded like directly.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's in the middle, mostly.
cell.
Aww.
The ornate outer doors of the castle hang open, flanked by fluttering torches and iron sconces. 20 feet inside the castle is a second set of doors.
I like dog shake off.
So who's knocking? Storm?
Sure, Stormhunter will knock. It looks like the artists actually spent time on this map.
Yeah.
I suspect of all of the maps, Castle Ravenloft is the one that probably got the most attention.
Yeah.
By the way, overhead in the vaulted entry foyer, 4 statues of dragons glare down, their eyes flickering in the torchlight.
Oh, of course.
Hi.
Oh no, which one's gonna cook us?
All of them.
None of them yet until we don't do what somebody wants.
So, are
Actually,
you
we're not
guys...
good to him cooked.
That's true.
Are you knocking on the door?
Yeah, Stormhunter is knocking.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
I don't think we're at that place. I think we're at the other place.
Right.
You notice as you knock on the door is unlocked.
No. Man,
can push it
man's
open.
too lazy to even come answer his own door.
Okay.
Okay, we
Like the-
entered.
He probably has some magical spell. It's like we've been invited, so the door knows to let us in.
True.
But
Okay.
Alright.
Let's go.
Wait. Stormhunter, back up. Let's open it with Mage Hand. I Mage Hand to the door open.
Okay.
Okay, good. Nothing exploded.
The door opens.
Are the dragons still watching us?
I mean, they're statues.
Mage Hand gives a little salute to the dragons.
How does one salute without a face?
You know, it just
it's just that in the air sort of like hand motion. If you come downstairs, I'll show you.
You know.
Travis, you've probably done it. I'm sorry, worm.
Wait, it finger guns, but it's only like one hand.
Eyes without a face.
Okay. Are you guys gonna
There's
walk
somebody-
into the great
Yes.
entry?
Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
God.
Cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a giant, dusty hall dimly lit by sputtering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles squatting motionlessly on the
No.
rim of the domed ceiling.
Not storm gargoyles.
Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. Double doors of bronze stand closed to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, through which you hear sad and majestic organ tones.
Musicians.
An elf with brown skin and long black hair descends the wide staircase, quiet as a cat. He wears a gray cloak over black stained leather armor and has a polished scimitar hanging from his belt. "My master is expecting you," he says.
Is that our friend from the wine room?
It is not.
Oh, okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Cool. Well, we're here.
And we'll step out front and bow to him politely.
Is there a dress code?
Says, "Come with me."
Sure. Great.
He motions to the doors and says, "Please, enter."
These doors right here.
Yep.
Cool. Maya's not gonna go first.
Him will go.
Maya's
It's the door.
So, really quick, I want to describe the room that you're in.
Okay.
Torchlight flutters against the walls of this vaulted hall. To the east, an arched hallway stretches for 20 feet, ending in a spiral staircase that goes up and down. Next to the hallway, a suit of armor, oiled and glistening, stands at attention in a shallow alcove. To the west, large double doors hang slightly open, and a steady, bright light escapes through the opening. Swells of organ music come from behind the doors, spilling their melody of power and defeat into the hall.
Power and defeat.
Would you guys like to enter?
Yep.
Yeah, well,
And
Storm Hunter already did, but then he got evicted.
steps through.
3 enormous crystal chandeliers brightly illuminate this magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with a fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delectable foods. Roasted beast, basted in a savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, and sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate, tantalizing fragrance. In the center of the far west wall, between floor-to-ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipes blare out a thunderous melody that speaks in its tone of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, a single, caped figure pounds the keys in raptured ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops, and as a deep silence falls over the dining hall, it slowly turns toward you.
I'm glad Strahd has a creative outlet, though.
We do the clap. Sure, let's clap.
Yeah, let's clapping. No, snapping.
Tome, I
you
think
liked his
you're
organ playing.
you're muted.
No, my microphone just moved a little too far away from my mouth.
Ah.
Sorry. I was snapping.
Poetry reading style.
Mm-hmm. Child of the 90s.
Please, dine with me. Welcome to my castle.
Yep. Alright.
Feel free, after you've eaten, to explore the castle if you so choose.
Yep, that's good. Death.
Stormhunter's just gonna wait until somebody else, or until Strahd sits first, and then.
Yeah, he'll move to the chair closest to Strahd.
Maya's so far away, it actually feels a little awkward at this point.
Well, maybe Tome will.
Well,
Okay.
Tome is just kind of standing against the back
Oh,
wall
Nope,
still.
I'm there.
She'll
See?
scoot down one.
Oh.
Wherever. Nope, I'll come over here.
Okay.
I'll party over here. Or, no, actually, I'll hang out with the wizardress.
Don't you're like a cat, you're just circling.
I am. It's like, hey, what's up?
Just catting around.
Just catting around.
So, do you want to speak to Strahd?
I mean, we probably should.
Go ahead, him.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is my pleasure.
Delicious.
Does Strahd sit, or is he still standing?
He is still sitting at the pipe organ.
Oh, okay.
Oh, join us, please.
Why are you inviting him to his own table?
I mean, I don't know, it's all awkward.
No, please, sit, eat, make merry. This castle has been mine for a very long time. I very rarely have visitors. I'm only all too happy for you to be here.
Him sits, not taking his eyes off of Strahd.
Also, so
Yeah, Maya sits.
Yeah, I'll sit.
Why have you invited us here, Strahd?
At that moment,
He turns into a bunch of bats.
he disappears
he's like,
with a mocking laugh. And the moment he disappears, a fierce, bone-chilling wind rises up and roars through the hall, putting out all open flames. You hear the screech of ancient hinges and the solid thud of many heavy doors slamming shut, one after another, into the distance. You also hear the portcullis clang shut and the tired groan of the aged drawbridge pulling up.
Stormhunter just starts eating. He thought his worst thing was that he was going to get roofied by Strahd, but he sees that's not the case, so he's
it's
eating.
like, what did we do wrong?
Myas is gonna wait for Stormhunter to eat for a few minutes. Just
And
really noticeable happens.
The doors slam shut.
Of course.
Okay.
Pip also shrugs and starts eating, following Storm's lead.
So, does anybody want me to make sure this isn't poisoned?
I do.
All right.
Stormhunter's nonplussed. He's like, it tastes fine.
That's party constitution.
Let's see. Oh, shoot. I can do it as a ritual.
Okay.
Shit. Do I have a yew leaf on me? Storyteller? Dungeon Master. May I have a yew leaf on me?
I think, like Strahd, our DM has left.
I have not left.
I was like, did the Dire Panther turn off the computer again?
Dire
No,
Panther's
that shouldn't
down
happen.
here.
It would have been a really dramatic time for it to happen.
You would have. Sure, you have a yew leaf on you.
Whoa. Then I'm gonna do the ritual version of detect poison and disease.
Wonderful.
Wait, do you do this on food or a person? Oh no, it's just for creatures. Damn.
Does-
Well, what I can do
Does
is I can
Stormhunter perceive
purify.
anything weird about the food he's eating?
No.
Could
Well,
somebody
if
pass those roots?
If we're locked in here, we might as well eat, I guess.
You don't know that you're locked in there.
I'd
You
like
might
some
not
sweet
be.
vegetable, please.
Sure.
Oh, okay, fine. We'll just roll with it this once. We'll all eat.
If we're gonna die, this is how I want to go out.
We're gonna get roofied.
All right.
Wait. Something just changed over here. It got lighter. What happened? Oh, now it's dark again.
I moved the wrong thing.
Trick of the night.
All right, we eat food.
Okay. It's delicious food.
I'm so glad
What's on
it's
the table?
delicious food.
Is there like a delicacy each for all of us? Like, is there Klingon blood pie?
There is not.
Romulan
I read
ale?
what was on the
Yeah.
table.
Oh, okay.
There's roast beef and savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, sweet fruits and vegetables, and you each have a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate and tantalizing
right.
fragrance.
Right. I sniffed the amber liquid. Is it
It's-
just wine?
It's an alcoholic beverage. That-
Maya passes on the alcohol, but eats the food.
Storm really liked the alcohol.
I think it might be brandy.
It was delicious.
What's the shape of the glass?
It's a goblet.
Might be brandy.
It was delicious.
So, that was I'm sad he didn't stay with us to talk like he wanted us to. He told us he wanted us to come and have dinner with him.
Yes. His motives are mercurial. Continue.
Mercurial. Wow, your master said that word in front of you?
It nods.
DM, are there cloth napkins at this fancy table?
Did two of our members just disappear?
Yeah.
Yep,
Ah!
Yeah, I'm on a black screen. Oh,
I'm on a boat. Wait.
I can see myself, and that's me and him. That's all I can see.
I can see him, but him can see nothing. Mwah!
I
Uh,
can.
Guys,
Stormhunter can see Stormhunter and him.
Oh
Well,
no, I can only see my.
not anymore. I have like 50 torches, guys. Would you like me to light one?
I have dark vision.
so, yeah.
Is the meal over?
No.
Are we just eating in the dark now?
Okay, so dark vision. Who has dark vision to 60 feet?
Maya.
Pip.
Okay. You guys should be able to see now.
Still only
Nope.
see blackness and Maya and myself.
That's annoying.
I
Do
just
I
had
have
this
dark
right on roll
vision?
20 the
I don't
other
think
day.
I do. Would I know? Would it be somewhere?
It would be listed, on your character sheet.
You wouldn't have it.
Okay. Then I will quit looking.
That seems cute.
I know, I feel
Zytek has an idea.
I like that Zytek knows how Roll20 works. I'm more like just a point and click monkey.
I can see you.
Okay. The two of you should now be able to see with no one else being able to see.
Yep.
Accurate.
Okay.
What do you guys see?
It's
The dining room.
Yeah,
It's
still the same.
room. I just forgot that quite a while ago I accidentally, when I was trying to figure out how the advanced fog of war worked, I gave a couple people large lights that emanated from them.
Yeah.
So, 3 of you need a torch lit to enjoy this meal.
I can't enjoy it in the dark.
It's pitch black.
Right.
Pip will light a couple torches.
Stormhunter has a ton, but if somebody with vision would like to light one and then hand it over, that would be.
I light one, I hand it to Storm, I hold on to one. Or I light two.
I reloaded and I still don't see sure.
Stormhunter
okay.
takes one and then hands one to him. Can you hold a torch?
Yes.
Okay, then I take out another one and light it and hand it to him.
Okay.
Are there candles? There's candles on the table. Once we get one torch lit, we could relight the candles.
You and your silly logics.
Wormet, you should be able... Well, everyone should be able to see now. Wormet should be, lit.
Indeed.
Yep.
And him is also holding a torch?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
So, you guys finish your meal?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah, let's do it.
investigate the pipe organ.
Okay. What do you want to investigate about the pipe organ?
I just want to see if there's anything arcane about it, or if it's just a, beautiful pipe organ.
Okay. So you'd like to make an Arcana check?
Oh, sure. We can do that. Aw, investigation was so much better.
It does not appear to, but make a perception check.
Why are you making noises like that?
One below the DC, I bet.
Mm-hmm. It was 1 below the DC.
We'll never know.
Okay.
Him asked, what were you looking for?
I don't know, just anything. If this is magical,
Does not appear to be magical.
what is happening, if he's watching us.
Oh yeah, this gets like that Clue episode. So we just look for a moose head.
Shouldn't there be some sad servant boy pumping the bellows for that organ anyway?
It's on the other side of the wall.
Oh, okay.
Him repeats part of the organ song, just to see what happens.
Okay. Like, from his mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Well, I
it's the
didn't know if he
magical
was-
fruit.
I didn't know if he was going to sit down and, try to play. I was going to go, well, that'd be a
I don't think
check.
he can do that. Yeah, I don't think he can do that.
He's gonna go meow 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 meow.
You make the noise.
Does anything happen?
No.
Okay. Thought it was just the tones. sure.
Storm Hunter is really impressed, though, as he still is like stuffing his face.
When we get back, you should join the choir.
All right.
Okay.
What are we doing from here? I guess we're investigating the castle.
I don't know.
I'm sure we have much choice.
I thought we'd be given rooms or something. And
I go check the doors. Are they
He
locked?
said we could.
No.
Okay.
He said we could go eat and then peruse the castle as we wanted to.
He hasn't threatened us. He has just left us to our
He
own
was like,
devices.
welcome to dinner.
Well, he laughed nefariously.
Then he was just like, deuces.
Okay. I thought.
I considered trying to counterspell him, but I didn't if I wanted.
No. No.
That would have been interesting. Kind of wish you
Yeah.
had.
I really thought about it.
Him looks
Yeah, I
really
would have had
closely.
to. What was that?
Him wants to look really closely at the pipe organ, see if he can figure out if there's any mechanisms attached, or if that was all magic.
Make a perception check.
Get a 20. Get a 20.
Nope.
Oh.
No, it's a very beautiful organ with 3 keyboards.
No.
Okay. Do you guys wish to walk back out?
I guess
Yes.
so. I got like a roll to go.
No, like you even walk out.
Yeah.
No. She grabbed a roll
Yeah. I grabbed like a
before
dinner roll.
leaving.
Okay, I get what
To
you're saying.
go.
oh yeah, how about some fruit? Grab some fruit.
Good idea.
Storm Hunter like shoves his mouth, like drinks more of, empties his goblet, and grabs some extra like roots in each of his hands, and is walking out like a toddler.
Just
Are there-
stuff
Are there
full
tater
of.
tots in your pocket? Are those tater tots in your pocket?
Storm Hunter's a little upset that everybody's leaving the food.
Come on, Storm Hunter.
And as he leaves the room, him is going to turn on Divine Sense.
Okay.
I like how you say it like he just like, "Durr," and it like. I always imagine your divine sense like a machine.
Keep
It's
in
like
mind,
the PKE detector.
it only goes to the end of your next turn.
Well, him's worry was that statue out here.
That's fair.
That statue does not set off any of your senses.
Okay.
It could still be an animated statue.
Oh, this statue right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the
Tome should have
tags
dark
are
vision.
apparently still eating. Tome should have dark vision? Okay.
Yeah.
Storm Hunter begrudgingly leaves.
So I am in my head. Storm Hunter is literally like his pockets are bulging. He's got like carrots sticking out of his mouth, and like food on the end of his sword.
You made a kebab.
Where would you guys like to go?
Do these stairs? Can I see if these stairs go down or up?
Both.
Oh. Well, I found some stairs, guys.
Do we want to?
Gals.
You want to walk all over those stairs? You want to be the stair master?
Do we want to start at the top and work our way down, or start at the bottom and work our way up?
I don't know.
I think top and then go down, because down I think is where we're going to hit the shit.
Yeah, probably. All right.
Fluttering torches and iron sconces illuminate this spiral staircase. A chill wind rushes down the circling stairway, seeming to kill the very heat of the torches. You guys are going up.
Yep.
Going up, up, up.
this the upside?
Yes.
Is there really an upside to this?
No.
I don't know where we is.
Nowhere.
Are we to the left or to the right or?
There we are.
Almost all the way at the bottom.
Left,
Yeah.
bottom. Yeah, bottom
The
left.
bottom? Okay.
This long, narrow corridor runs
There we
east
are.
to west. Cobwebs fill the hall, obstructing sight beyond a few feet.
Okay.
And also the staircase continues upward if you would like.
Yeah,
Do
we're
you want
going.
to
We're going
check
to
out
the
the
top, right?
hallway, or we're going all the way up.
Up.
To the up.
Up.
Maya's going to have like a parchment and a pinout and is trying to like jot down information about what we see. So she has a rough map.
Sure.
All right.
Like,
We're at the tippy top.
You do appear to be at the tippy top.
All right.
You stand on a 10-foot wide walkway that encircles most of the keep. The drizzle of rain continues, punctuated by the occasional clap of thunder or stroke of lightning. Far
Are we on the
below,
roof?
these parapets are shining wet cobblestones of the courtyard.
Okay. How about we go? Fuck, I don't know. Which way are we? How about we go this way first?
The map just kind of ends right there. Yeah.
Peculiar.
Just a second. Because normally it was telling me which map to transition to.
Uh-oh. Does this one just end in fog?
No, Molly.
Oh, I see where we're going.
Parapets extend out.
Should we not go this way then? Is that what?
No, just a second. That would be map 2. Oh. Okay. Okay. I know where we are.
It's like you're calling in, like you're talking.
There we go.
we're outside.
You have been outside.
I asked if we were on a roof, and you said no.
You weren't on the roof.
Wait, so we're back at the.
Ah, we're looking at ourselves.
Oh,
That was weird.
okay.
Ah, that wasn't a feature.
It's a feature, not a bug.
I was like, what is happening?
Oh
Why are
my
we back at the
God.
entrance?
Oh man,
No, you're on top of the parapets.
what is this?
A gargoyle on top of
Oh.
the roof.
God. Oh, those gargoyles creep me out. Okay. Does the castle end, like, over here? Is this what is happening?
No, that goes back to where we came from. The maps
Oh,
are kind of.
This is where
inverted
we
of
came
each other.
from? So we came from down here.
No, you came from up here.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
so the world does end.
So where does this go right here?
It keeps going.
Doth it? Ah! See,
I'm
don't,
blind.
don't move my token the same time I am, because that's how we ended up with the Spirit of Storm, like, somewhere in that dragon castle thing.
Oh, I see.
Truth.
Oh, man. There's a whole lot of castle guys.
There it is.
To the left, to the right.
All right, I've given up trying to draw this already. Oh,
We'll just get lost.
To give you
Switch over to Twitch and tap.
To give you an idea, there's Ravenloft map 2 through 12.
Jeez.
oh, I believe it. I have seen the Ravenloft Castle maps.
All right, Stormhunter's disinterested and bored.
So, do you want to go back, and then I'll bring you back to the last map you were at, since you decided to go to the perimeter wall?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay. I do
Perimeter
believe it
just seems
was
cold.
map 5. Yes. Okay.
Go. I guess let's go the other direction.
That seems reasonable. There's a door over here. That's a door.
Man, this is so weird. Here we go.
Excuse my burp. Good God.
All right.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So, do we want to clear rooms as we go?
Yeah, I guess so.
Is this a room or is this a window?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Oh, it looks like it's a room. I just went in.
That's a window.
It is a window? What
Yes.
does it look at?
Into a room.
Into a room.
Ah, okay.
Because we are
It's
on
the way outside of the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so what can we see from that window?
You can see whatever you can see.
Okay.
Don't go inside.
Okay. So not a whole lot.
I mean, they're closed blinds.
Okay.
Right over here, there is a ladder that goes up.
Let's
Okay.
definitely go to the sketchy attic.
Maybe there's children in the attic?
Probably
All
a
right.
watchtower.
Or
Stormhunter will
flowers?
go.
Flowers, yeah.
Oh. That book does not improve in time.
I never read it.
It's
Interesting.
I missed everything by that author, and I'm not bad.
I can't believe I read that when I was like 12.
That's why you went into human service.
Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, to put you into doing social services. We read it for my book club that I'm in, and everybody was just like, "Oh my god!" And then we read a book that was like even more messed up.
Oh, that's
What
not
are you-
the worst of the books she's written.
Are you at a Merino book club?
No,
So,
it's Seattle Gothic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You guys are now even higher up on the parapets.
Yeah. Wow. This is crazy.
What
Do we
is
see anything, or is it just our
What's this?
See you
not
now.
more gargoyles?
There are more gargoyles.
Is this like a stained glass window? What's going on over here?
There is a room in there, yes.
It looks like somebody's in there. Who's in there? He looks blonde.
Is he an elf?
So, to describe the roof that you can now see, rain splashes against the sagging, sloping rooftop. Flashes of lightning illuminate gargoyles perched on the roof end's peaks, their hideous stares forever fixed on the courtyard, some 130 feet below.
Why does everybody look angry in their little avatar glamour shot?
Wouldn't you be angry?
Maybe that's just the look here.
You've got the look.
Chill down.
In the States, they have leather jackets and fake roses, and in Barovia, they have sour, pensive dispositions.
Yeah, because it's like by itself, it's above everything else. It doesn't connect to this because that's where we were when we decided to go back in.
Mm-hmm.
So we can see
Right.
that dude in the window. What is that dude in the window doing? Did he see us?
You can't tell.
How much is that dude in the window?
guys
So,
wanna-
but what can we see over in like these pastoral-looking areas?
The courtyard you came from?
This is the courtyard we came from?
Yeah, the entrance you came from is, the front entrance of the place is, like, right there.
Okay. So is it, and the castle's in the hill, or in the mountain? Okay, got it. I'm gonna go back down.
Agreed.
Yeah, this is nice.
Doesn't seem to be anything of importance. up
Fresh
here.
air. It's good for the soul.
Okay.
I just imagine that like Barovia's like fresh air is like going to the smoking rooms in like the Vegas airport where it's just like thick with smoke and you're just like
Walking around Beijing, you know, like on a bad air quality day. Oh, maybe. Is this like a window? What is this? This
That
is a
is a
different
window.
texture.
wow. Ooh, it looks well lit in there.
I can see someone in there.
I don't-
Person.
I don't see
I
anybody.
see a pretty face.
I see
I
a
don't-
face too.
I don't see a face.
You can only see it through the corners.
Oh shit, I see somebody there. Is that his child bride?
Oh,
Uh,
God.
Is she in bed?
She is in bed.
Oh, I feel dirty. Okay, I'm going away.
Yeah, I feel a little weird about that too.
I didn't know you were in bed. Sorry, lady.
There's another ladder right here that goes up.
Fine, I'll...
I feel like that's probably to the other tower, right?
And
Like,
that's an entirely likely supposition.
are we doing all of them? Like, is this the?
What else are we gonna... I don't think he's gonna let us leave.
It's true, and let's just check out this tower, and then we, cover all of our towers.
Yeah, let's do it. Do it to it.
I'll have to move you real quick.
You check
That's
one.
fine.
Just two.
Ta-da!
What the fuck is that?
Another
What's that?
tower. Oh. It
I
looks
see
like you have
something
some
weird
stuff
over
on.
here.
Yeah, it looks like a shoddy.
Is that a skeleton? Or is that a gargoyle?
Oh, is that the same dude we were looking at from
Yep.
the other tower?
Creeping on his window.
Oh, yeah.
At least he's not in bed.
That's true.
I
God.
expect to meet Hamlet's father up here.
Would you like to go back down?
Yeah.
Sure.
Pick, why did you jump?
I did not jump.
Don't jump, Pick.
Okay.
It might be afraid of heights, actually.
Well, Pip is low to the ground usually.
The...
Don't love up on me and try to be.
Don't stop.
Believing?
So, as you find an entrance back into the castle, we're going to stop there for the night.
No. There you go. Okay. Hi, Maya.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.